Hornback, Golden Crescent CASA Executive Director. On behalf of the board, staff, and CASA volunteers, thank you for joining us tonight for our Sofa Soiree. This is really something kind of different for us. Regina May, our development director, and Nick Jocelyn, our production guru, have worked for weeks to put together tonight's program. Gary Moses, Victoria's man about town, has taken some time out of his busy schedule this evening to be our host. Judge Marr, musicians from near and far, Crystal Lindsay of the Fostered Organization, and local Christmas decorators will all take time to visit with us tonight. I know many have ordered charcuterie boards from Jen Robles. Well, hope you'll enjoy those this evening as you enjoy the auction and the entertainment. Please do visit us at our Facebook event space and let us know what you like the most. But we do encourage everyone to get comfy on their sofa and help us as we aim to reach a $100,000 goal. Your winning auction bids, your raffle ticket purchases, your donations, and your annual supporter registration will help us realize the goal. Online auction items, and you can learn more about our annual supporters information on our website, and links will be shared there too. Annual supporters all receive free tickets to all fundraising events and will be listed as sponsors. We hope next year that we will see new and returning annual supporters at our holiday wine pairing in November and our Christmas home tour in December. There are monthly payment options, and it's a great way to support Golden Crescent CASA. Also tonight, we're going to meet Crystal Lindsay. She and her husband Scott have formed a nonprofit called The Foster. They provide birthday gifts for CASA children. Crystal grew up in the foster care system, and as a CASA child, she had a CASA volunteer. Things were difficult for her, but her CASA volunteer was able to provide great comfort, and at one point even bought Crystal a birthday gift. This really meant something to Crystal, and I think it was a true epiphany and changed the trajectory of her life. So tonight, your donations will support the work of CASA volunteers as they represent children in the foster care system in our local communities, and we also help families find the resources to become the source that children need that can provide a nurturing and caring home. So we hope that you'll join us in our goal tonight to reach $100,000. And also, if you would like, we are looking for volunteers. CASA volunteers are wonderful. If you could join us in our January class, that would be great. It is provided online, and information on how to become a CASA volunteer is listed on our website. We thank you for being here tonight. We also want to thank our sponsors, and that would be HEB, J.W. Ward Construction, Janie and Melvin Black, KAVU, Cole, Easley, and Skeeble Law Offices, our evening sponsors, and our annual supporters. Have fun. Happy holidays. Thank you. Hello, Brother Gary. I'm glad you're out here tonight.
Yeah, Tim, great to be with you. And I can tell you right now, very special event here in the park. Christmas parade the city puts on each and every year. Plus, ladies and gentlemen, the Sofa Soiree right here being carried on from the park. I love it. Tim, great to be with you and doing the benefit for CASA. I just think so much of the organization and what y'all do, and I'm pleased and honored to be with you.
I'm sure glad you're here with us, Gary. It really means a lot to us. You've helped us out at so many events, and it's good. Thank you for saying, yeah, I'll jump in and join you.
Well, it was easy because I do want to help the kids. Being a teacher for many years and then working with kids, and here you are with CASA helping these foster kids, and it's just a pleasure to be here. And you do so much. I would like you, for the viewers right now, to tell us about CASA, what it is, and what you do.
Sure. Gary, what we do is that we recruit and train community members who are going to be appointed by local judges to support children and their families who are involved in the child welfare system. We train our volunteers to understand how to best advocate for children and their families. And then we do quite a bit throughout our service to the case. We want to make sure that children are getting everything they need. So we're going to make sure that kids have their medical tests done, mental health assessments, educational assessments completed, and when there are recommendations made, we want to make sure that these recommendations are acted on. So our volunteers are out there keeping tabs on what's happening in this child's life as they're traveling through the foster care system. We're also at the same time, our volunteers are reaching out to the child and the child's family members to build a support system, because we're going to need a support system for the child and the family when they leave the foster care system. And all the information that we gather, we're going to share with our judges. And we want to make sure a child's best interest is being met. And we also want to make sure that the child is going to end up in a home that's loving and nurturing, and hopefully with their parents or relatives. But, Gary, I think one of the things that our volunteers really do is that they provide a consistent presence in the life of that child as they're going through the foster care system. Our volunteers are right there by the side of the child as they go through this case, and it's wonderful. We want to make sure that our volunteers are there to help the child's voice be heard. So
I'm telling you, that's exactly what they do, and it's a lot. And we appreciate our volunteers. Plus, we need donations to carry on the mission, the work, and that's so important. And I can tell you right now, you've got some great sponsors taking part in this event and making it happen for CASA all year long. I want to mention some of those right here, Tim, and then I want some comments from you. All right, big sponsors right here, and we appreciate them all. HEB, I work with them all the time. They're terrific. The Victoria Television Group, wonderful people. Janie and Melvin Lack's family, I've known them forever. They're terrific. Their foundation. Cole, Easley, and Skiba, trial attorneys. And, of course, J.W. Moore Construction for the house that they built. Talk about a little bit about these wonderful sponsors that you've been working with for some time.
Well, they've been our sponsors for years, and they have really helped us reach the level that we are at today. We have over 92% of our children with the CASA volunteer. And when we meet with our potential volunteers, we all interview them. And almost everyone to a T says that they have seen something about CASA on television. Their ads that are provided by KABU are wonderful. And HEB has always been there, a real community supporter.
Yeah, you have some great ones, and I mentioned the others. Super people right here behind CASA. And then this J.W. Moore Construction built the house for the raffle. You're still selling those raffle tickets, aren't you?
You sure can. I think we have some raffle tickets left for you. That drawing is going to be at 7 tonight. And come on, check online, buy your raffle tickets. It's lovely. It's a 10 by 12 home. It's done inside and out. And we look forward to putting it into your home where your kids can enjoy it.
And the online spot that they go over that right here.
Sure. All you want to do is go to goldencrestcasa.org. You go there, you hit the Soiree button, you are in. You're going to be able to get your auction items. You're going to be able to get your raffle tickets. You're going to be able to make a donation, and you can even sign up to become an annual supporter.
I can tell you right now, there's a lot of people that have heard about it, knew we were going to do this. I've heard a lot of positive buzz on this, and it's just great. When you give, you feel a good feeling within the heart. It's Christmas time, the gift of giving, and CASA is a perfect way to do so. Now, we had Giving Tuesday recently, Tim. Yeah, Giving Tuesday, and I did a number of different places I was working with. This is the Giving Saturday today, right?
It sure is. It's Giving Saturday. It's a giving week. It's a giving time of year. So we're not shutting down here at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. You can continue to support CASA throughout the year and throughout the evening.
Okay, now I'm going to go to some of these auction items. Now, the auction goes till 8 o'clock tonight. The raffle till 7, as Tim said. The auction till 8 o'clock. It's available for a viewing right now. Take a good look. Here's some of the auction items and comments coming from you after that. Yeah. All right, we got vacation packages, jewelry, gift baskets, wine, and guided fishing trips, and so many great things. Why don't you talk about something that you saw coming in there that these people would like to have or bid on? I know it's just about everything, right?
Oh, they're all great. I know I'd really love to have one of those fishing trips, and I'm out there bidding for them. And look at the lures that the Lahagnis have provided for us. Those are great. They're almost works of art. One of our supporters created these lures. They're wonderful fishing lures. And I hear some of the ladies are very interested in that stranded pearls. That is great. I hear that's really getting some action on the auction right now.
Well, you know the ladies love it. You guys listen up. We're telling you that there's some great auction items to put on the tree for Christmas. They may not know. They may know it's coming. They may not. Hey, surprise them. It's okay. We got a lot of good ones. How many auction items do we have, Tim?
I think we have about 55 auction items.
Woo.
Yeah, you can get your Christmas shopping done tonight.
You heard it right there. Christmas shopping tonight. I saw Regina put that in there. I love Regina. She is so good. Hey, guys, right there. They're coming by. I guess the most of the cars coming into the park, and they'll be going on here till 8 o'clock. We're going to be here for a good while. Now, the raffle for the house, that goes until 7 o'clock, and we're going to announce the winner tonight.
We sure are. We'll have that winner announced right after 7 o'clock.
Okay, you heard that now. Once again, Tim, the need, the importance of CASA right here and the things that you do. It's not just one day, it's every day, right?
That's right, sir. It's every day. Our volunteers are working continually. We don't take a break. Our volunteers are there to make sure children have what they need, their needs are met, and we're always working to make sure that these children are connected to their families and that they get out of the foster care system as quickly as possible.
I love that, Tim. I'm an educator, and I've been around kids, and without homes and without the right upbringing, it's tough on them, and it might harm them forever. So you're trying to take that step. You are trying to take that step to make that life much better, providing them care and stability. So very important.
I think that's true. We're also trying to break that cycle of abuse, and we're also trying to help our communities at the same time. I think when we work with children, we are going to be able to better the community on the whole.
And I want to mention this. This is very important. I saw on the notes that I have here that the money, all the money we raise, stays in the community in Victoria. Is that correct?
It stays in our 8-county service region. We serve Calhoun, DeWitt, Goliad, Gonzales, Jackson, Lavaca, Refugio, and Victoria counties. We serve over 400 children annually. So we want to make sure that the money that we receive tonight will be sure to be spent on supporting our volunteers who will take care of the kids they serve.
I love that. And I also want to mention, this is a good time, Tim. Come on here. Oh, got to make sure you're still in there.
Yeah,
very important, integral part. I want to mention at the Citizens Healthplex, brother, that they're taking gift cards over there, and $25 gift cards. So if not tonight, you do that, or you're going to the Healthplex, or you know somebody, drop off a gift card over there at the Healthplex, and we can serve some kids. So we're down to anything and everything is appreciated, right, brother?
That is true. We're looking forward to getting our holiday gifts out to all our children. It's going to be gift cards, and PetSmart is providing teddy bears, and we're looking forward to mailing those out on December 15th.
So, all right, let's say it again. Raffle tickets going on till 7 o'clock. So get one of those. Drawing will be then. The auction goes till
8 o'clock.
You can get in and check those items out right there. It's so very important. And I can tell you right now, I love this. And I'm, again, so pleased to be a part of CASA and everything you do. And I want to make those kids have a better Christmas. All of us want to do that. So please, please give. Any donations are accepted, right, brother?
That's right.
Are we there? All right, we're still here. And we're going to be coming back shortly with another round of more information. We'll give you some more updates. And keep listening, keep watching, keep checking the auction items and the raffle, and we'll be back soon. Keep listening. We got some great entertainment coming your way, too.
And some Christmas home tours as well. We've got some folks in the community that have opened up their homes, and we're going to be checking those out tonight. So
that's right. Christmas home tours right there. And entertainment. I know several of the entertainers. And are we ready to go? All right. We're going to come back. We just want to make sure you know we got stuff going on here.
Come on back.
We'll be back.
Hey guys, what's up? Caleb Stout from the Stout Brothers Band, and we are super excited to be participating with CASA in this event. We wanted to tell them thank you, and also thank y'all for watching, to the donors, to the volunteers, and to everybody else that gives their time, their energy, their goodwill, and ultimately their funding to to the good folks at CASA. And so we're super excited to participate with you guys. We put this little clip together of some of our original tunes to hopefully liven up the mood a little bit. This is actually a song written about family, and it's something that's kind of important to us. And so we hope you enjoy it, but really excited to be a part of the CASA family. And give, donate, and do anything you can to help these folks. They're super awesome. All right, we love you. Bye.
Well, it cuts just like a knife, all this anger and the strife. I can't recall a time I didn't feel this way. Well, we grew up quick in bars, proudly display all our scars, and I swore I never thought you'd walk away. You walked away. And it didn't take too much, it was just a dash of angel dust, and we rode off to seek our destiny. An eternity of stars as we sat on broken cars. I took your hand and swore that we would never change the way we feel. Yeah, I know that this is real.
That song's called Too Soon.
pleased to have this opportunity to express my appreciation and undying gratitude to the volunteers of CASA who serve as guardians ad litem for children that come before me in cases involving child welfare. That appreciation is no doubt shared and joined by my fellow judges who serve the 6 county district of the 24th, 135th, and 267th judicial districts. As a guardian ad litem for a child, the CASA volunteer has the significant role of identifying the needs of the child and seeing that those needs are met. It is a thankless job, and it's a job that requires a great deal of effort and dedication. CASA volunteers often have to go into very unpleasant circumstances, deal with some very unpleasant people, at the very least some very unhappy people, and confine their actions to pursuit of the best interests of the children involved in the case. They are not part of the team of lawyers or participants in the litigation. They are only on the team of the child, and they serve the child's interests exclusively. Sometimes when I swear in new CASA volunteers, they've all heard me say that I listen very carefully to the recommendations and the position of the guardian ad litem CASA volunteer, because they are the only participant who is appearing before me that only has one dog in the hunt, and that is the child. They serve only the child's best interest. They don't have to deal with quotas. They don't have to deal with the bureaucracy of other participants. They don't have supervisors that they have to make happy. They don't have specific bureaucratic guidelines that they have to follow. They simply have to follow the law, and they have to follow the best interests of the child wherever that may lead them. It has been my experience that without the CASA volunteer serving as a guardian ad litem for the child in these cases, the outcome for the child would be much less satisfactory at the end of the case than it is as a result of the actions of the CASA volunteer. And I tell the CASA volunteers frequently that, I want to hear everything that you have to tell me about this child, and I listen carefully to what you tell me. It may be that my ruling is different than what your recommendations are, but don't take that as a sign that I do not take your recommendations into account in making my ruling. They weigh heavily on my rulings. There are many examples where CASA volunteers have gone over and above and beyond the call of duty in the service of the children that they represent as guardians ad litem. One example that comes to mind is a child who came before me and had actually appeared before me on multiple occasions, and the child needed braces badly, and the need was so great that it actually impacted the child's happiness and emotional well-being. And a CASA volunteer came to me during a hearing and said, Judge, this child, we've been trying to get the department to pay for these braces, and we seem to be bogged down in the bureaucracy of the department, and this child needs these braces, and the child needs them badly. My ruling in the case was that before we had the next hearing in that case, that the child had better have braces. And it was amazing how quickly that got done. It would have never been done had the child's needs not been brought to my attention. It had not been brought to my attention in previous hearings, and it was only the efforts of the CASA volunteer pursuing the child's best interest that allowed me to make a ruling that served the best interests of the child on a more immediate basis. And I was proud to do that. There are many examples in times in different cases where a CASA volunteer will recognize a special need of a child that is not being met, and they will bring that to my attention, and that gives me an opportunity to address that. frequently adoptions get bogged down in a bureaucratic maze, and the adoption is taking too long. The child is anticipating and desiring the adoption. The adoptive parents are anticipating and desiring the adoption, but because of the bureaucracy that all of these children are involved in, it takes longer than it should. When that occurs, when it gets beyond the point of reason and CASA volunteer brings it to my attention, then I can usually take action which will encourage prompt action on behalf of the department, and we can move this process to a happy ending, and we can accomplish this result of an adoption and the establishment of a brand new family and a brand new safe, happy, healthy life for the child involved. And those are the occasions that you remember most fondly as a district judge. And I'm sure that the CASA volunteers take a great deal of pride in their ability to accomplish those tasks. And so working with the court and providing the court the assistance in the form of information that the court needs, this allows me to do my job more successfully. It allows me to serve the needs of the child. And in meeting that need, the CASA volunteer is serving the needs of the child. So I want to congratulate all the CASA workers out there on the hard work that they do. It is not easy. They have to go into circumstances that are not pleasant. They have to deal with people who are not happy that they're there. I'm sure at sometimes it's somewhat frightening for them to have to do the job that they are required to do by law and that they undertake voluntarily. And so I think that all members of the public should recognize and appreciate the role that the CASA volunteer plays in administration of justice for children. With that, I can say just in closing that you see the advertisement on TV sometimes about the CASA and the CASA volunteers' work. And there's one advertisement where the child says or holds up a sign that says, without CASA, I have no voice. I can say without fear of contradiction that is true. And I can also say without fear of contradiction that the children who are represented by CASA volunteers who come before me have a voice, and that voice is that CASA volunteer. So congratulations to CASA. For those of you who support their mission, support them fully, to the fullest extent of your ability. And the children that are in the 6 county district, that is the 24th judicial district, will be well served.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and glad you're watching tonight the Soiree, a benefit for court-appointed special advocates, CASA, and very special event. And we do want to thank our sponsors for making this possible tonight. We'd like to thank HEB, Janie, and Melvin Lack, wonderful people, Victoria Television, and Cole Easley and Skiba Trial Attorneys. And Ray wants you to know also the raffle is still open and the auction is going on. We need your support right now. And the man's still with me, the executive director of CASA. He's right here, Tim Hornback. And Tim, tell us about donations from your annual supporters, why they are so important.
Well, Gary, annual supporters really help us do our work. We could spend our whole year putting on fundraisers, which are fun, and we do a really great job, but we would like to take that time and energy to focus on getting more volunteers to help children. So really, if you become an annual supporter, you're really going to be taking care of the need that we have to get the funds in to get more volunteers. So we look forward to all annual sponsors. We have a great list tonight, and we hope to get a few more next year. Annual supporters will be joining us for our holiday home tour in November. They'll receive tickets and sponsorship levels. And also, we're going to start something new. Next December, we are going to have a Christmas home tour. And our annual sponsors will have tickets to that and be listed as sponsors. So we can't wait. We hope we'll get more folks to join us as our annual sponsors. And we'll have all that information on the website. And I think when you click into our auction format, you're going to see the ability to become a sponsor tonight. And everything that you do to sign up to be an annual sponsor will help us meet our goal.
I can tell you right now, you've got some great sponsors. I want to go over that bunch right here. And I'm going to take a look at that light right there. We have our annual sponsors. Let's mention them. Jeannie Bauer, Brandon Paving Company. Also, Jill and Bill Buchanan. They're wonderful people. Some guy by the name of Tim Hornbeck. You're great, sir. And Bob McKnight. He's great, too. Thank you, guys. Justin Jacks, Pam G. Allen Lahudney, and also Cindy and Russell Marshall, Midcoast Electric Supply, Kathy and Tharp, and Kathy and Reynolds Tharp. I want to say Reynolds, I love him, and Kathy, they're terrific. I miss seeing them. Aren't they great?
They're wonderful folks. I know they're watching tonight. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Reynolds.
Kathy and Reynolds, we're looking the best we can. A little dark out here, but we got it. I love the Tharps. And also Town Square Media, along with Twin Fountains Medical Clinics. All those wonderful sponsors. Aren't they great?
They are wonderful. They help us do the work that we do. Thank you all for being there tonight.
Yeah, they're terrific. You know, we also have plenty of entertainment yet to come. We'll be talking about that in a few seconds, but we want to mention the goal. Right now, the goal we're talking, and this is expectations and hopefully high expectations, but we think we can get there. The goal is $100,000. Right now, we are at $43,500. $43,500. Great start already. And we're going to get there. We're going to keep on pushing. And with your help, we can get close to that or maybe even top it. But I know anything is always appreciated. We do appreciate, as always said, your support. Tim, what do you think?
Well, I think we've got a great segment coming up. We're going to have some music provided by the Collide. And then we've got some home tours, and Chase Brown's going to join us. And we're going to get to meet Crystal Lindsay. I think you'll really enjoy meeting her. She's got a great story, and I'm looking forward to chatting with her.
Where you get all this good entertainment, man? This is some great entertainment. We are appreciative of the fact that they all said yes, they wanted to be a part of it. Some great entertainment. Don't go anywhere. Get you something to eat or drink right there on the sofa. Stick close because we're going to be right here with you till at least 7 o'clock or a little bit after. We've got, again, the raffle going on till then. And what are they getting that $100 ticket with?
They're going to get one wonderful playhouse. It was built by Moore Construction. It's a 10 by 12. It's fully done inside and out. It's ready to be lived in, I think.
All right, we're there. All right, we're looking good right now. Once again, stay tuned. And again, get your friends if you can. Get them online with us. We'd love to have them. And whatever you send in, it's going to go a long way in helping children that need help. So we'll be back shortly. Stay tuned.
This is gonna hurt. We knew that long ago. I'll never let it show. What would be the point? No one's listening inside this Thunderdome, the place we call a home. Temporarily, there's a misery consuming all of us. No need to make a fuss, 'cause we can't get off this bus. When you're young and you won't do what they tell you to, then you're grown and you must do what you gotta do. When you're old and you can't do what your heart tells you, know that you're brand new deep inside of you. Yeah, we know what you've been through, we've been through it too. When you look through the rear view and everything is see-through, let's leave behind the routine. Silent doors and God screams, Father never coming home. A suicide, a pipe dream, a broken record reaching a new land speed. When you think you're through, no, you're not letting go, it's letting go of you.
everything? Are we the afterglow of a sun that broke cold? I just wanna go back to the place somewhere from long ago, like a child returning home. See his mother's eyes again. When you're old and you can't do what you used to do, you become what you've been through. We've been through it too. When you look through the rear view and everything is see through, a funeral, a bloodstream, a ritual guided by the unseen. Around his trust beyond the window, the youngest mountain, old tree, a river laughing as it carries me. What the ocean knew, that you're not letting go, it's letting go of you. Oh, such a beautiful night. The sky is dark and naked, and that's exactly how I wanna be, with you right next to me. And if we wait before the night is over, I will take you there again, until my final time. I'm not letting go, it's letting go of you. I'm not letting go until I know we're through. I'm not letting go until you tell me. A broken arrow, a fire bite, the coming of me strangling the daylight. Oh, this mountain, young tree, the river crying as it carries me. Somewhere in between, not letting go, it's letting go of me. I'm not letting go, it's letting go of me. I look through the rear view and now I don't see you. Where did you go? Did you find a way to break through? Leaving all of this behind. Not letting go, it's letting go of you. Not letting go, it's letting go of you. You're never at control, it's letting go of you. You're not letting go, it's letting go of you.
Hi guys, welcome to my CASA here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. Speaking of CASA, in my hometown, Victoria, Texas, there's an organization of volunteers who help support the children and families involved in the child welfare system. I want to thank all of you guys so much for your hard work, including my best friend Timmy, who is also a CASA volunteer. And if you guys would like to help or learn more about CASA, you can text GIVE to 361-317-7541. Text GIVE. Right now, I'd like to give you guys a sneak peek of my new single from my CASA, and nobody's heard this yet, so I hope you like it.
nothing to prove. It didn't take long to see, but then I changed my ways. I wanted to stay. I can't remember what I used to say. Now it's in my eyes, that special place. I hold you close with a warm embrace. I've been hoping that you need someone to hold you. Look right here, and I'll be the one to show you. There is something that I wish I would have told you. My time is open. Let's put this thing in motion. It was late between you and me. There were better places to be. Street lights light up the scene. People who look like you and like me. But then I changed my ways. I can't remember what I used to think. Now it's in my eyes, the special place. I hold you close with a warm embrace. I've been hoping that you need someone to hold you. Look right here, and I'll be the one to show you. There is something that I wish I would have told you. My time is open. Let's put this thing in motion. Take away my time, away my life, and never forget. It won't take too long. I'll do the most and hold you close. I've been hoping that you need someone to hold you. Look right here, and I'll be the one to show you. There is something that I wish I would have told you. My time is open. Let's put this thing in motion. Let's put this thing in motion. Let's put this thing in motion.
Put this thing in motion and text GIVE to 361-317-7541. Thank you, CASA, from mine to yours.
Hey there, y'all. I'm Crystal Lindsay, former foster youth, entrepreneur, digital marketing consultant at The Advocate, founder of The Fostered, author, and commissioned artist. But I'm here mostly to share my story with you about how CASA impacted my life. See, I was born to a mother who didn't love me. That means that every day I was told that I would never be anything, I would never amount to anything, and I experienced severe abuse and neglect on a daily basis. Even worse, when I tried to ask for help, whether it was to the neighbors or to the teacher, to anybody who would listen, my mother would go and tell them that I was a pathological liar, so that I had zero credibility. What does that do to a child's self-esteem if they don't even believe in themselves? See, I started questioning my own reality. I didn't even understand what was real and not real at times. I started questioning whether or not I knew what was happening to me. But truth was, every day I knew what I experienced. But being undermined by my mother was something that sabotaged me potentially for the rest of my life. See, that stopped when I met my CASA. I was abandoned into the foster care system at 11 years old after my mother tried to kill me with an ice pick handle. She left in the middle of the night with everything I owned. And while that was traumatizing, I knew that was a gift. I knew that I was going to have to take care of myself, but that this was something that I was prepared to do. Little did I know, though, I still had to deal with the fact that she hadn't believed me and had made me not believe myself. But when I met my CASA, my life changed. All of a sudden, she listened to me. She took me places, even if it was just to the mall or to the park, to a street fair. She asked me what I was feeling, what I needed, what was going on in my life. She not only listened, she believed me and believed in me. That changed the trajectory of my life. That gave me self-esteem and self-worth and made me feel like my life mattered. Like I was allowed to live in this world, that I was allowed to hold my head tall, that what did happen to me did happen, but I can move through it, that I had somebody in my corner. And on my darkest day, when I had to go to court with all these scary adults and I didn't fully understand what was happening, she stood up and said what I needed, what I wanted. When I was too small and too frail to be able to do it for myself, she stood there for me. And because of that, I'm the woman that I am today. I have the self-esteem and self-confidence to be able to move forward with my life and now make an impact in this world. I'm now proud to say I'm also a proud foster mama. I love her so much. And she has a tremendous CASA in her life that she knows she can count on. And might I add, she mentioned she'd already reached out to him at midnight for something previously, and he came to her rescue. So CASA is something that has given back for generations and will continue to give back with the generous donations of people like yourself. If you're on the cusp here, if you're thinking, I want to donate, but I don't know how, or I think I should, but I don't know if I can, really dig deep in yourself, because this is something that doesn't just affect one person. They're helping thousands of people right here. This is something not as a national movement, but this is a local organization investing in Victoria, Texas. So I ask you, if you can, donate to CASA. We are so grateful for your support. And as a former foster youth, foster mom, I thank you. I'm Crystal Lindsay, and I want to say thank you so much for all that you're doing to support CASA of the Golden Crescent.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, right here at the Soiree at the actually Riverside Park at the Christmas parade here in Victoria, going on right now, and we're raising money for CASA. I'm Brother Gary Mose along with Tim Hornback, the Executive Director. And Tim, great to be with you. I'm looking at it. We still have about 30 minutes left for the raffle, and the auction closes again at 8 o'clock. Don't forget that. So get your bids in. We've got it going on. You still have time to give, and anything is deeply, deeply appreciated. All right, I'm going to the man right here. Tim, we have a number of sponsors and donors which make things happen for CASA and many organizations, but you have them, and I know you appreciate them, so why don't you let us know who they are?
Sure. I'd like to thank our evening sponsors, Gary. We've got Mary Kay Barker, boards. Jen Robles, she's the one who put together the sugar reports tonight. I hope everyone's enjoying those. And we also have Lisa and Dawn Breach. We have Debbie and Jim Busby at the Busby Dance Center. Amanda Collins with Wells Fargo Advisors. Donald Elder with the Elder Foundation. Penny Geets, Tracy and Wayne Gore. John Griffin and Lynn Knopf, IBC Bank. Keller and Associates CPAs. We have Mary and Gary Post, and Bernie and Robert Seal. These are wonderful folks who have really been supportive of us. And, you know, they are folks who have been supportive of the mission that Crystal talked about and how important having a CASA volunteer meant to her. I hope everyone took to heart her message. And these are folks of our evening sponsors. They really made sure that we are taking care of our kids.
I do want to mention Crystal Lindsay's message was terrific. I think it's wonderful that we have people sharing with us, and it is beautiful and tells you about the mission, and the mission is so very important. All right, we still have more to show you. There's many more entertainers coming up, some great packages to look at for the auction, and a couple of things that are in there that you might want to view and see. And Tim, why don't you tell us about some of those?
Sure, we have got some travel packages coming up. I think those are great. We've got some Caribbean tours. We've also got a Colorado trip. I think that'll be great. We also have some Mexican tours that are really worth a second look and a good bid. I know I would love to have one of those, or all of them. I think
You're right, all of them.
all of them. It'd be great, but I'll share the wealth. And also, we've got some great entertainment coming up. We've got Better Tomorrow, and we have the Quarantine Cowboys, and we also have the home tour from John Griffin and Lynn Knopf. I think you'll enjoy that one too.
I know the Knopfs, Lynn and John Griffin. We've been friends with them for years. And I know they have whatever they put out there special. I know they have something to look at. So you want to go by there and check it out.
Oh, you certainly do. Lynn is quite the collector of nativity scenes. I think she has over 50 in her collection, and she shared some of the choice ones with us tonight.
Yeah, and check those out, ladies and gentlemen. We're giving you some places to go. This is not just donations, and we do appreciate those. We're giving you things to do in Christmas to enjoy, along with giving the gift that helps so many young people. So very important, right, Tim?
That's true. This is just a wonderful time for us tonight. It just means so much to see people giving and helping us reach our goal. I think we're getting closer to our 100,000, and that is going to mean a lot to our volunteers who are going to be helping our children throughout the year.
I see, Tim, we're at 44,200 right now. And so all those names we mentioned, so many. Thank y'all, and the people that are donating right now, thank you. So many wonderful people. And I see we've had some great entertainers. You know, I taught Chase Brown. He was one of my former students. You think I taught him anything about music, Tim?
Well, I think you did a good job. Nothing about music.
Nothing about music. Right there.
Oh, well, he took off and flew with that, didn't he?
I see where Rick Evans is coming up. He's terrific. You see anything else that they'd like to visit or know about and watching in these packages that we showed you?
Oh, I think this is all great. We've got some great entertainment lined up, and I think everyone's going to really enjoy it.
Well, again, check out the raffle, the construction of that building, J.W. Moore. Is that correct?
That's correct. That is one lovely home. Raffle tickets, we're going to be wrapping up with those soon, so be sure to jump in there and get your raffle purchase. You know, 2 might be luckier than 3, or 3 might be luckier than 2. So I don't know. Let's jump in and buy a few, huh?
And you remember the gift of giving. And, you know, I said if I get that, if I'd won that or whatever, I'd donate it back to some kid would love it. I don't have any small kids around the house. But I tell you what, if I was small, that would have been a great place to hang, wouldn't it?
I think so. You know, I think the thing's ready to be plumbed and wired. One could live in there. It's a tiny house.
And I want to mention also the auction goes on till 8 o'clock, so you can make those bids. Get out there, check them out. There's some great packages, some great items. They're all terrific. And again, whatever you get, it's going to be special for the CASA kids. So we thank you all. Well, Tim, anything else before we go?
No. Thank you all for bidding, and thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of the program.
We'll be back shortly.
Hey y'all, I'm Saxon. I want to thank Flora and Regina for including us in this special event to support the children in our community. If you can't get out there and donate, anything helps. Thanks again. Hope y'all enjoy.
Is it better this way?
just want to tell you the story behind this song before I sing it for you. This is a song that I wrote a number of years ago about the lady that taught me how to sing when I was a kid. She was the youth director, the director of the youth choir at the church I attended as a child, and her name was Mrs. Marguerite Barry, and she was just an angel of a person. She was so kind and sweet and just always doing things for others, as you're about to hear in the words of the song. And I got the call from Golden Crescent CASA, and I wanted to sing this song really bad and tell you the story behind it, because I had this beautiful thought, and the thought was that if just one person chooses to support this cause as a result of hearing this song, it means that this lady, years after her death, has figured out a way to help others one more time. And I think that's a beautiful thought, and I hope you will as well. This is called She Sang Amazing Grace. She sang Amazing Grace from the choir loft every Sunday, and she taught us all about the joys belief in Him could bring. And she had us all believing we'd be right there with Him someday, as she taught 1,000 children out to raise their voice to sing. She was a lovely Christian lady with a voice soft like a baby's, and she spent her lifetime giving of all the things that she had to give. Everyone who knew her loved her, 'cause she lived her life for others, and the world around her was a better place for the life she chose to live. Her life was filled with gladness. She would tolerate no sadness as she sang the songs of Jesus when she led the children's choir. And her voice was kind and simple, with a manner soft and gentle, but inside her was an ever-burning, raging Christian fire. 'Cause she sang Amazing Grace from the choir loft every Sunday, and she taught us all about the joys belief in Him could bring. And she had us all believing we'd be right there with Him someday, as she taught 1,000 children out to raise their voice to sing. I believe those things she taught me then, that whosoever believes in Him would never die, but would live an everlasting life of love. I don't know exactly how, but I believe she hears my voice right now and sings Amazing Grace this Sunday somewhere up above. 'Cause she sang Amazing Grace from the choir loft every Sunday, and she taught us all about the joy belief in Him could bring. And she had us all believing we'd be right there with Him someday, as she taught 1,000 children out to raise their voice to sing.
I'm Laura Henson. I'm the Executive Director here at the Yoakum Heritage Museum. And this is our 33rd year for the Tree Forest. It's been a beautiful tradition for the community. We have decorators that come in from organizations, churches, schools, individuals, and businesses. So, and of course most of them are repeat customers. We have a few new ones every year. And we have a theme usually every year that they love to know what it is, because everybody feels like they need guidance, because there's just so much you could do with a Christmas tree. We have about 40 trees in the building, so we would love everybody to come and see, and they can look at our hours, or we have special tours even for individual families because of the COVID. And so it's you have the museum to yourself, and I put my personal phone number out there because it's 10 minutes to come over here and 10 minutes to turn on the place because it's all remote. So we'd love for everybody to come and see the forest.
something about the way your hair falls across your face, way you speak in a crowded space, always there and not out of place. Where you walk into the room, you snub your nose, a cheap perfume. You know just what I'll say before I even do. You're that song that I never wrote, my best line on a perfect note. When I'm off key, you know I've had too much to drink. You hold my hand, I stop and think it's time to go home. There's no place I'd rather be. You make me believe I'm better than I wanna be. I wish you could see you're the better part of me. To deserve your love, I look down along the way in the stars above. I'm not proud of that man that I used to be, but you make me see you make me believe I'm better than I wanna be. I wish you could see you're the better part of me. You make me believe I'm better than I wanna be. I wish you could see
alive. I haven't seen her since. Sometimes I wonder if that girl is still alive. She messed up everything she touched, and I fell for every scheme. And I wish she'd have taken me for one last ride, a ride on Mandy's dream. On Mandy's dream, I can face tomorrow. For Mandy's dream, take on the world. But just one more look deep inside the eyes of an awesome little girl. Nothing that she ever planned ever seemed to work. So how could I have seen that someday I'd long inside for one last ride on Mandy's dream? Well, they say that you learn from your mistakes and that life is a judgment call. If that's the truth by now, I swear, Mandy must know it all. But you can't go back and retract all the bad steps that you made. I just never dreamed that I'd look back and miss all her mistakes. On Mandy's dream, I could face tomorrow. For Mandy's dream, to take on the world. But just one more look deep inside the eyes of an awesome little girl. Nothing that she ever planned ever seemed to work. So how could I have seen that someday I'd long inside for one last ride on Mandy's dream? In another year and another place, she disappeared without a trace. Looking back, how could I have known? She couldn't cook, she couldn't sing. It's beginning to look like the only thing that she ever did right before she left me alone. Was make me chase that dream. On Mandy's dream, I could face tomorrow. For Mandy's dream, take on the world. But just one more look deep inside the eyes of an awesome little girl. Nothing that she ever planned ever seemed to work. So how could I have seen that someday I'd long inside for one last ride on Mandy's dream? That someday I'd long inside for one more ride on Mandy's dream.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back right here, live out here in Riverside Park. The parade is going on right now. It is the Victoria Christmas Parade right here, again, live. And we are here with the CASA float booth, and I'm enjoying this. I know my buddy Tim Hornbeck, who's the executive director of CASA. You're enjoying this too, aren't you, Tim?
Oh, this is a blast, Gary. A lot of fun. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. We're getting a lot of shout outs, and they're enjoying the parade. It took about 31 minutes to get almost to the end of the parade from the very beginning. And we're right here. We're enjoying the folks going by. We've said hello to a bunch of people. The floats are absolutely beautiful. CASA's done a marvelous job. And I want to say, I've enjoyed this tonight. Haven't you, Tim?
This has been a wonderful. Thank you for being here, Gary.
My pleasure with you. And Regina, before you get into all the staff, I just got to say this right now. Before we go any farther, Regina, you have done a marvelous job of getting this situated, getting it going, and it's been like clockwork. Okay, now, I want to mention also, we appreciate all of you out there watching the event. I know it's nice out there, but it's really nice out here. We don't even feel any cool weather, do we?
No, this is wonderful. I mean, too much excitement. We're right there, you know, waving the cars. This parade is wonderful.
Yeah, I'm loving it too. All right, now, I want to mention also our major sponsors for tonight's event, and they are terrific. And we want to thank again HEB. We want to thank also Janie and Melvin Lack, their Victoria Television Group, also Coco Easley and Skiba Trial Attorneys. They're all wonderful. Special thanks to them. And Tim, we're getting close to the raffle winner, aren't we?
We're getting really close. I think we'll have a winner listed in just a moment. But I would really like to take a time to thank our staff, Regina, Nick, the board, and everyone who's out here on the float tonight who's put it together and been waving to the crowds. This has been a great time. And Brother Gary, thank you for being here. You've really made it tonight. Thank you.
My pleasure, Tim. Great to be with you and your staff, Regina. Like I said, super job. Your volunteers are terrific, and it just makes it click really well. And so, raffle is coming up. We're going to be announcing the winner. The auction still goes on till 8 o'clock. Don't forget, auction till 8 o'clock, so check out those items. And donations, Tim, they're accepted tonight, but they're accepted all the time, aren't they?
They're accepted 365 days a year, and thank you for considering that. Just to mention on that auction, be sure and go and check out your auction site. And also, you're going to be receiving an email if you are the winner. That's going to close down at 8 o'clock, so there's still time to bid on your favorite item.
I'll tell you what, this reverse Christmas parade is working out well. There's a line a mile long, so it took them 31 minutes to get here. So it's at least a 31-minute parade, and then I bet the line will be like this the rest of the evening.
I have a feeling it will. I know we're float 58, and there's a few more down the way. And 9 o'clock, we've got fireworks, so I think everyone should take a look at that. I think you'll really enjoy it.
I think you will. The fireworks right here in the park, but you could probably see it from anywhere, anywhere outside the park too, around the area.
I think so. Just look out. It's going to be fired from the golf course, I believe. So that's going to be prime viewing space for many folks in town.
And I want to mention what we've raised so far, Tim. We are now at the $46,500 mark. $46,500. Thank you out there. Thank you for all those donations. And Tim, you got to be happy about that.
Oh, very happy. And I really can't wait to see who's going to win our raffle. I think it's going to be coming up soon. In fact, I just want to step right over here and just take a look to see if we've got a name yet. And
we do?
Oh, my golly. You know who the winning raffle person is? Charlie Donahue. Hey,
Charlie! Charlie got the luck, doesn't she?
She has the luck. All right, Charlie, we can't wait to come and check out your new house.
All right, yeah, Charlie, we'll be over there. Tea at what time? 4 o'clock? Okay, tomorrow?
I think she said 4, right, Charlie?
Charlie, thank you. And all of you out there, your wonderful donations, all the supporters, the sponsors, many of them, aren't they, Tim? And they're just grand.
They are grand. Thank you for supporting our mission. Thank you for supporting the work of the volunteers. And thank you for helping us get children out of foster care and into nurturing and permanent homes. Thank you all.
Yes, sir. And I think, well, hey, how y'all doing? We're still waving. We're having a good time. Good to see y'all all right there. We're live right here. You're on. And again, we thank y'all. Can't say enough about the fundraiser. Can't say enough about the people that are coming by and the people that have given CASA. Tim, I want you to know our hearts and prayers with you to continue your work, your staff, and all the kids that you serve.
Thank you so much. I feel very blessed to get to work with everyone here.
All right. I think so, Tim. I think we're just about done with our part right here. So we thank you. God bless y'all. And keep donating. And all is deeply appreciated. Y'all have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.